appears that Representative Lauren Boebert just can't seem to keep her hands to herself. From groping her date during a performance of Beetlejuice to now allegedly assaulting her ex-husband. Saturday night, Boebert got into an alleged physical altercation with Jason Boebert at a restaurant in her district. The Silt Police Department confirmed that there is now an active investigation of the incident. According to a Boebert aide, Jason had called the police to the Miners Claim restaurant to say that he was a victim of domestic violence. So now, look, domestic violence is very important, should be taken very seriously, regardless of who the alleged aggressor is. All right? And by the way, nobody should be victim of domestic violence. Now, according to American Muckrakers PAC, who posted on the account on X, Jason was punched twice in the face and then had the, quote, S beat out of me. Wow. He also claimed that she called the police and that they were aggressive with him. Later on, he took the police were too aggressive with me thing back, saying, quote, I respect our officers and appreciate what they have to endure. I shouldn't have said anything negative towards them. I was unhappy. Now, Jason later told the Daily Beast the details of the altercation on American Muckrakers was accurate and that his ex-wife had punched him in the face multiple times and that there is a witness to these events. Well, I'm not going to believe it until there's a video, but still, the whole situation makes me feel as if we were watching a live taping of Jerry Springer. Like all across the country, we're all just tuning into it, all right? I know too much about this family and their drama, and now you do too. More than what I asked for. But here we are. Look, Jason said that he was going to talk to the police and asked them to call off the investigation. Why? Apparently, he has feelings? I mean, either it didn't happen, or he has feelings, and it's like, oh, the inner conflict. I don't know what happened, okay? Now, Boebert's aide emphasized that Lauren denies any allegation of domestic violence on her part, and that the events depicted on social media posts were not accurate. So, in an official statement to the Daily Beast on Sunday, Lauren is quoted as saying, this is a sad situation for all that keeps escalating, and another reason I'm moving. Really, it didn't have anything to do with her, wanting to move to another district to be safer, to get reelected. I'm just saying. She then added, I didn't punch Jason in the face, and no one was arrested. Okay. She then added, I will be consulting with my lawyer about the false claims made against me and evaluate all of my legal options. Now, look, she's right about one thing. It's a sad situation. It really is. She said that she had met with Jason at the restaurant after an earlier confrontation at Jason's house. She went to go pick up her kid, and then there was some drama there. And so later on, they agreed to meet at a restaurant. Okay. Now, according to Lauren's aide, when they got to the restaurant, Jason had started being disrespectful, being, quote, an asshole, and getting lewd. Now, would any of that surprise me? No. Again, this is a guy who took out his junk in public where minors were present. All right? And then claimed, oh, I was just showing my tattoos. Okay. Let's not forget about any of that, okay? But the next part is a bit more unbelievable. The aide then claims that the alleged behavior had, quote, revolted Lauren, which apparently made her ex more aggressive, the aide said. He then allegedly made a motion towards his ex-wife to, quote, grab her. It was an aggressive move, not romantic. Okay. Now, apparently she allegedly tried to keep him back and in the process put her hand in his face, put her hand on his nose. So I guess it's like one of those things, she says. She then, like I said before, she denied actually punching him in the nose and then said Jason called the cops, spurring Lauren to call a non-emergency number to tell them everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's no domestic violence happening here whatsoever. I think the police officers in that area know the Boeberts and they showed up. Now, were there arrests? No. Yeah, she was right about that. So I don't know what happened here. Okay. I don't trust either of them. They both have issues. I think they're both bad people. But considering how there wasn't an arrest, does that mean he wasn't hurt too badly? I mean, again, if there were blood, if there, she had actually punched him hard enough to leave him a bloody nose, then, or any obvious injuries, then very likely there could be an arrest. But then again, she is a sitting U.S. congresswoman, so I don't know. What would really blow this whole thing open and get to the truth is if there was video. So until then, I'm afraid this is a situation of he said, she said. I don't believe Lauren's story fully. I don't believe Jason's story fully. I think that both accounts probably has some truth in them, along with, of course, a lot of lies. Because let's be honest, I think they both have some serious issues with telling the truth. But another truth that I have to note here is that relationships, when they fall apart, get messy. Really messy. There's accusations from both sides, and it just gets, disastrous. All right. That said, Jason has admitted some fault, telling the Daily Beast on Sunday, quote, "I made a mistake. We both overreacted. I only want what's best for the boys, and I still love her very much. We both share some hurt deep inside. It seems we were just pushing each other further apart. I want the best for her. It's probably just best that I remain silent." Look, I'm going to be honest here and note that I feel a little uncomfortable. Like, this entire thing is just, oof, ooh, ah. But at the same time, it's sort of like watching a car crash, like a pileup. You shouldn't look, but you also can't help it.